You look so good. You look like you're ready to like take my order at a drive-through with your little thing.
Oh, I love that you're also at work.
Oh my god, I don't look that bad, do I?
Like, are you at work like you're supposed to be still working, or?
No, my hours are ending. Well, they'd ended at 4, so.
So you're just
So
using
you just clocked out and
property.
logged on,
I'm clocked out and logged in, baby.
ready
That's-
to go.
Okay. Wait, I gotta do the intro. Let's get into this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast, PhatBoy and Friends. I am your host, PhatBoy, otherwise known as Landen. I'm here with my lovely and wonderful co-host, Jordyn, my brother. Say hi, Jordyn.
Hi, Jordyn.
Hate it. And I'm also here today with an old friend. The weirdest response when she entered the video. Allison. Ew. I'm not calling you Allison.
Oh my god, I should have just not had my... Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
I don't finish my sentences. That's just part of life.
Well, I
I shouldn't have
interrupted.
put my last name because they're going to dox me now.
Yeah, I
That's
think
fine.
you're fine.
It won't be on the screen.
And it'll be
okay.
about maybe 100 people. The point... What is your preferred name at this point?
Al. Say Al. Yeah.
Gotta
We don't
go.
speak of the other one. Do not say it.
Well,
Well,
I'm
Al.
saying it a lot. Okay, hold please. Roll the intro.
Okay, we're back.
Thank you back. Okay. Al. I can't call you Al. That's so weird. Does everybody call you Al?
Yes, everyone. Except for, well,
Your
Taylor
parents.
still calls me... And Taylor. And Hannah. So,
Yikes.
I know.
Wow.
But
Okay.
I've reinvented the wheel. The wheel being my beautiful face.
Get into it.
And I go by Al now.
Get into
So.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. How long has it been since we've spoken?
Well, we've chatted a little bit, but seeing your face and your mouth move at the same time, I think it's been, I don't know, 3 or 4 years.
Count
Maybe
your
5.
blessings.
I was gonna say, I think maybe 5.
I have every single day.
Yikes.
Love that.
Already attacking me. You know what I mean?
We gotta.
Okay.
It's just like old times.
There
Just
you
like
go.
old times.
I know. And I gotta be honest, here's what happened. I just recently told my father who was the episode that we were recording. And I said, your name. And he goes, who? And I explained and he goes, oh, I remember her. And I said, of course you do, because we were really good friends for a long time.
How did he not remember me? I know your mother would. There's
doesn't.
no way your mom doesn't remember me. If your mom didn't remember me, I
She
would
barely
be
remembers me.
heartbroken.
Okay, let's get into it. When did we meet, Al?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like that coming out of your mouth. It's just like not natural when you say Al.
Correct. That's what I've
No.
been saying, but nobody believes me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Topic change. Going back to the topic at hand. What, 7th? Honestly, I think it was earlier.
See, I
Because
have
we
7th
did the-
written down.
Okay, well, 7th is like when we actually met, but I remember seeing you at the all orchestra event
Ugh.
with all of the elementary schools. I remember seeing
Yeah.
you there, but I didn't know who you were. We didn't
I just
actually
have
meet
a big
until 7th grade.
presence.
Hard to miss.
But yes,
Well, you
we
do
did...
light up the room, but
Oh, stop! Oh my god!
I'm being
Wait.
nice for now.
I know.
Because
We're
we haven't
gonna
spoke in a while.
But no, I have 7th grade written down because the thing I remember most is walking the halls of that godforsaken middle school
God, yeah.
and us having the same
Right.
class and you attacking me every day because I was a slower walker than you were, and you would say that I was following you. That's what I remember.
Yeah, well, we had like a lot of classes together.
Yeah.
I feel like that year. Because what was it? Which class did we have? Oh my god,
I think it
can't
was
even remember.
English.
It was science.
Oh,
No, it was
science.
science. Did you say
Okay.
Spanish?
I said English. I never took Spanish.
Oh. Oh no, we both took.
Yeah, we were in French class together, so. Now I'm happy my father forgot who you were.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's too early for that. Damn.
Whoa,
It is
whoa, whoa.
way too early.
Yeah.
Where are the niceties? Oh my god.
Out the window. Oh, God. But I have that written down, and I also have that. Yeah, you would make fun of me every day for that because I'm just happen to be a slower walker than you.
Mhm.
And
You were stalking me though, because
okay, see,
I was beautiful and you thought I was beautiful. Let's be honest. So
we'll get into that later. Don't you worry.
Goodness, I'm gonna have to turn the fan on.
But I was going to say, I think we all really became really good friends when we would go to a certain coffee shop in the area every day. Oh, every Thursday, I think it was, or something.
it was. No,
And
I
we-
thought it was Wednesday, but whatever.
Ugh, doesn't matter. It was one day a week, and we probably terrorized every person that works there.
We did with our farts
okay.
for sure.
Oh my god. Why does that have to be a thing?
But it was true because I remember clearing out the area multiple times.
Yeah,
The drinks
you
will
were
do
known
that
for
to you.
I know. Hey,
Here's the thing too.
no
is that
comment. No
I think it started as an actual group of friends, like us, Taylor, and I don't even remember who. Some other
It was like
people.
we got like at least 10 people at one
I was
point
gonna
to
say,
come with
but
us.
then it became a challenge. And we were like,
Yeah.
let's get as many people as we can in this tiny little coffee shop and terrorize these fucking employees. Like,
Yep.
what was happening? We were
I
chaotic.
don't know. We were chaotic. We were like all very mentally ill at the time and didn't
At the
realize
time.
that we were.
So true.
Well, like we still
Fine,
We
it's
just
still
know
are.
it now. Yeah, we can acknowledge
Yeah.
it now.
We're self-aware now. Nar. I just said nar. Now. We're self-aware now.
Love that.
Nar.
Yeah. Don't worry. Anything you don't want to be spoken of, Jordyn will edit it out.
Sounds good. No, I like really need to fart right now. Edit this out, but I really need to fart right now. So
Actually,
if you hear
executive
it,
decision, that needs to stay in.
dude, I've started wheezing. You know how you used to laugh and wheeze?
I still do at times. I turn into a tea kettle.
It's the asthma.
I literally do that all the time, and whenever I wheeze, I think of you. So
Yikes.
What an honor. I mean, hey.
I know. My breathing
It's great.
difficulty is now being put on a pedestal.
wait.
Holy shite. Okay. Back on track. We're talking about our friendship. So I think that group of friends, we were friends for a long time, is that correct?
That is correct from what I'm remembering. I have a bad memory, but
I try and not remember it. But there are like we were friends all through middle school, junior high, and high school.
yep.
Yikes.
Yikes.
But
It was a time.
we would have parties over the summer. We would party hard. I had never
What?
had. I think personally, I had never had a group of friends like that one before.
Yeah. No,
And
definitely.
probably never will again.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. Oh, it's time to
I'm
be
just gonna
real.
be over here, I
Whoa.
guess. I'll just be over here.
You're so right, though. But why do you think we were all such great friends? I know it's time to be real.
BFFR. Yeah, totally. I think it's because we all just were neurotic in our own ways. And I think those neurotices, if that's even a word, just kind of...
Neuroses, I think, is the word.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, there you go, correcting me. Actually, I have a story to tell, but I'm not
Someone
going to say
paid
it.
attention
And I
in
know
English
exactly.
class.
Whoa. No, I need to hear
I
the
still
story.
remember it to this day. To this day, but that's the story for when we get into like other things. Anyway, and it's not about you. It's not about you.
Okay. Got
But
it.
it's about somebody that you were involved with, who I
Pass.
still to this day hold a grudge. Anyway,
I can't wait to hear that. Is it me?
The
No, it's not
suspense is
you.
killing me.
Okay.
I hope it'll last.
Good. All right.
I don't even remember this person's name. That's how irrelevant they are, but how annoyingly persistent this person was. Anyways, I don't even remember the question. Oh yeah, neuroses. They all fit together like little puzzle pieces of a manic screaming puzzle.
Yeah.
And also because I don't know. I think we're all just good old goofy people with
Right.
good hearts. Except
Deep
when we got
down.
mad at each other, and we
Oh,
didn't have good
God.
hearts then. God,
Yes.
the
And
drama, the drama.
yeah, that was our later years. I think at the beginning we were all pretty fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I have like we were all doing things together to begin with. So I think we were like also forced to be friends. Because we all had similar
orchestra
interests.
for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're on the orchestra topic, I remember there being a feud between the four of us. Because we would always want to be first stand, and you bitches would always be first stand. And we would sit in the back and we would make jokes and we'd be loud because we'd be like, oh, they messed up and we got it right. We were in the back and we got it right.
Okay, but this was in our younger years. I'm talking about our senior year when
True,
you had switched to
I
double
was in a
bass. You're
different
just
section.
yes, but that was oh my god! I completely forgot about that. You guys were worse than us and complained about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the niceties are gone.
They're
That
done.
is not
It's
how
over.
I remember it. Too funny. Okay, but yeah, our younger years were fun. But then
They were fun.
high school happens. Here's what I remember
A lot
though
of
of high
hormones.
school.
Yeah, a lot of attitudes.
Right. Well, first I lied. I lied. Our friend group, we would party all night. And like I said, this was like friends I'd never had before. And I remember so many times after getting my temps, that I would break my curfew and my parents would get pissed. And do you remember like being at your house or Taylor's house?
Yep.
And Rhonda calling me 1,000 times and me ignoring it? And she knows this. Like, clearly she lived the experience, so Rhonda's not surprised. But we would be... Well, I'm not saying both of you were bad influences, but... You would be like, just ask her if you can stay a little longer. Just ask her if you can stay a little longer. And so, like, I had never done that because I, first of all, never had the option to. And then I had friends being like, do it.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Please, just do it.
But also, I think it's all of our parents' faults because our parents also let us have sleepovers with me.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thing. Let's get into it. Why was Landen allowed at a sleepover?
They didn't see you as a threat.
And that's what I thought. Isn't that sad for me?
Well,
would you want to be threatening though? That's like
no, and I'm so glad I wasn't threatening. But also, it's funny that it was either they never saw me as the threat or they thought I was gay.
Probably that one. Probably
probably the latter.
And I don't know what you mean. So I'm saying that my friends, you, Taylor, were bad influences at that time in my life. And I had never had friends that were like, you should lie to your parents and not talk to your parents.
I mean...
What have you got to say to
that's
that?
because, well, I have to say that oh my god, what if my mom watches it?
She doesn't.
I would have to say that during that time, I did not agree with my parents on a lot of things. So I like to go against their wishes.
No.
Yes, I know. Crazy thought. So when I had somebody else doing it with me, it was kind of like, yeah, like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of fun and fresh. Like, I love being the influence because my whole thing, no press is bad press, right? So if I'm being a bad influence, I'm still influencing.
I have to go.
I'm still being an influencer.
And here's the thing. I think you were. In that group of friends, I hate to say it because now I'm conceited, but you were in charge of that group of friends. You know what I mean? Every group has the leader, and you were the leader of that group.
Thank you. That means very little because I knew I was at that time. So, no, it just...
Jesus Christ. Who thought this would turn out this way?
I'm kidding. I'm so joking. No, I I didn't think I was at that time the leader of the group, but I was making most of the decisions, if that makes sense. But I never saw myself as I'm the alpha male. I'm howling at the moon every single night. This is my group to puppeteer and do all that.
Chanel number 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Chanel number 2. But I was making most of the decisions, and sometimes this is gonna sound really conceited, but it was. Sometimes it was kind of tiring, making all the decisions, telling people where to go, I don't mean it like that, but it was kind of hard to do, especially because our group got to be so big that trying to coordinate with 15 people, it was...
You see, here's the thing.
In number.
Yes, in number. I thought you were talking about my weight again. But I was going to bring that up because we also, a big part of high school, at least for our friend group, I feel, was going to every single school dance. I talk to some of my friends now that I met in college, and they talk about going to high school and how sometimes they didn't go to a school dance. And I could not imagine not going to a school dance. Because we made it an occasion.
That's true. We did slay, a lot of the time. But I didn't go to Fire and Ice until my senior year.
Ugh, loser.
And I didn't go to prom my sophomore year.
Yikes.
I don't think. Did I?
I don't know. Every other time, we were in a group together.
But yeah. Yes.
And
every other time you took Taylor as your date.
Every time. I went every dance except one. I took Taylor hockey as my date.
And we had some great promposals. I will say the height one was one of our biggest and grandest masterpieces. Yeah, you can put it up on the little screen.
True. I'll send you the picture, Jordyn. I will say now though, Taylor and I haven't spoken because I am a bad friend. This is my formal apology. I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad communicator.
You're finally apologizing not to
right,
her.
Exactly. Everybody knows. My current friends know. Bad communicator. Landen needs to work on it. So,
and
Taylor,
you're
if you're out there, I am. Because I want to be with everyone, and then I end up not doing anything with anyone because I panic. So Landen needs a therapist and to adjust how he works his life.
Period.
That's my confession.
Slay your day, King.
Speaking of people that don't talk to me, I would say that the high school dances brought on the most arguing. At least from what I remember. There would always be drama after a high school dance.
Yep. Or even going. Whose group are you going with? Did you get the invite to this person's house? That caused a huge commotion.
And I bring this up because our junior year, Taylor and I went together, clearly. And I remember that was the most traumatic year, I think. Because Taylor and I, we were running a little late. We forgot the tickets. We had to run back. And by the time we got to pictures, they had already taken pictures. They had already started without us. And then when we got to dinner, they shoved us to the end of the table. We were not end of the table people.
You were the king and queen, weren't you? Or was that senior year?
No, it was that year. And then at the meal, when we were at the end of the table, everybody was making fun of our colors because Taylor wore a yellow dress and I had to wear black and yellow. And everybody was making fun of us. And then me and Taylor got to the dance and we were like, fuck these people. And then we won King and Queen, prom King and Queen. And we were like, take that, you motherfuckers.
It's so nice to hear you swear. Remember when you never used to swear? Remember when you
Pass.
like swore off swearing?
I did.
And we would always try to get you to swear. Like, just say it. Just say fuck. Just say it,
Always.
Landon.
And I'm not blaming my religious trauma, but religious trauma. But it's so true. Did you swear in high school, Jordyn? Watch him say yes.
Not really.
See, it
But
just
not,
wasn't like...
not like I was trying not to.
Oh.
Like,
mine
I
was-
Like that
I
Miranda
just didn't.
Cosgrove like audio. Like,
Yeah.
I like to cuss a little. What's your favorite cuss word? Probably fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
But mine was actively, like, not wanting to. I
Yeah.
would be like, no, I'm not swearing.
And you thought it was like the coolest thing ever. No offense, but you did think it was the coolest
No,
thing ever to not swear.
Okay, let's get one thing straight right here. Landen is a new person. Landen looks back at that person in high school and thinks, boo you fucking whore. Like, yikes. The shit I did, I was like, ew, what was I doing? And I know we're all growing as human beings, but I'm like, who was I? I feel like now I'm my actual self, and
Yeah.
I hate, like, sometimes I think about all those things I did, and I just cried to one of my friends the other day, because I was like, I realize how bad of a friend I've been in the past, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but I was thinking about moments like that where I'm like, yikes, Landen, I'm glad you pulled your shit together, because that was too much. Here, let's get into this.
Oh boy.
Oh, we got props.
Do you mind if I show this out?
Sure. Oh no.
I'll send a picture to Jordyn and put that in there. But here's what you wrote in my sophomore year.
Please.
We're gonna get into this. Sophomore year, high school yearbook. Jordyn designed the cover, by the way.
I did like
Yeah.
that cover.
It was
a
the
very
best
cute
one of the
cover.
three. Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, stand out. Speak up, stand out. Here's what Al wrote in my sophomore year book. Oh,
Oh no.
we're gonna get canceled for
Oh
this.
no.
Landino. Hello. Dude, you're seriously amazing. This message actually might be awkward because I have no idea what to write. For starters, you're one of my very best friends. You and Ellie are so very adorable. My ex-girlfriend.
Rip. Oh my god, I forgot about her.
I forgot about her too.
I still remember in 7th grade when you stalked me all year long. Ha 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 ha. Good times. Let's hang this summer so you can see... Oh, Paige.
Paisley, she's still kicking. She's 10 years old.
Okay, good. I was just about to ask that because that could have been really awkward.
She's
Dog,
still
a golden
kicking.
retriever, adorable.
Golden retriever.
You said au revoir because we took French together. Allie, the Asian. That's how you signed it. P.S. Hags. P.S.S., which I think is incorrect. I think it's P.P.S.
PP. PPS.
Asian. Oh, ready?
PP.
This is the canceled part. So, Jordyn, you're going to have to decide if this should be kept in the edit or not.
Okay.
Asian Caucasians for life.
Can I get a lick of context for that?
Asian.
Because Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Got it.
And that was
Okay.
it. So we wanted to make like a little handshake, little fun like group thing. So me and Al always did Asian Caucasian for life.
Cute. Love it.
Yikes. Is it?
Yikes.
Mhm. I don't know. I think it's okay.
Right.
I think
Maybe
it's
we'll
fine.
get canceled. Yeah.
I don't think we'll get canceled. But like I said, no press is bad press, baby. So
True.
Yikes. Now, do we continue down the rabbit hole? Because, I also have my junior year.
Oh,
Individual.
boy.
look at that cover.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to show off your cover, Jordyn, because this cover, not as good. Not as
Ugly.
good. Now, junior year, I got the insert because my life, this was my peak. This is where I peaked. Junior year high school. I'm on the downhill spiral now. But, you got to get that edition with all the prom photos. That's me in the middle. See? In my thin era. Here's what you wrote in this one, Al. What'd you say? Did you make a joke, Jordan? No. Insert quotes. Okay, so this must have been when we had a little turmoil in our friendship. Because this message...
this is the year that you fell in love with me.
Oh, I didn't know you knew that ever.
Steph told me.
I've been waiting for this bit the whole time where I was going to say that I was going to tell you that I had a crush on you in high school. There was a whole bit involved.
Real subtle. He must have been real subtle.
No, because I'm an idiot and I probably acted like an asshole. Was I an asshole to you?
You did act like an asshole because I was wondering. I was like, why is he being like so mean to me out of nowhere? Like I don't get it. And then Steph, because I was like bitching about it, and then Steph was finally like, no, like he likes you. And then that's when I was like, what?
You said, oh,
never even considered it.
Well, more so what Jordyn said, but no, I was just like, I was so blindsided by it that I was like, what? Like, and then I was like, he's being mean to me because he likes me. This is like very like 13-year-old like bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't even tell me about it. Because once again, I've thought about it. I thought it over. Landen, new person. Landen in the past, Landen thought, this is the thought process, being a fat loser who had all these friends, Landen thought they would never like him back. So instead of like confessing his feelings or moving on with his life, he thought, be mean, avoid person at all costs, and it'll go away. What are we doing? Therapy. Get children to therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have used some of that in high school.
Oh, okay.
You need to
I mean,
shrink
I'm
already.
not saying that I shouldn't have, because
over there.
we all know that I definitely should have a lot. Probably should have been inpatient, but we made it out with no grippy socks, and that's my big achievement of my life.
So this message, very short. Landen, I actually love you so much. We have so many good memories. Let's hang out every day. Woohoo! Work buddies? Oh. Because we also... You also wrote Stay Golden, because I think this is the point where everybody thought that was a funny joke because we all read The Outsiders or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But also, Al and I worked together.
I forgot about that too.
A bunch of us worked together at the
IGA.
grocery store, IGA.
And I had a big crush on the one other person that worked there that didn't go to our high school. I can't.
Again, a real subtlety there. We all lived in the realm of subtlety. You know what I mean? But it was terrible. It was terrible. We hated our lives, but we were all, like, a bunch of us worked there, so it made it a lot better.
Okay, but our supervisors were, well, except for, oh my god, what was her name? The really old bitch.
Dawn.
No, she was your manager. I'm talking about up at the service counter. She's Nancy, I think her name was.
You're so right.
Oh my god. I hated her.
She probably still works there, and we're being rude.
No, I was just there. She's probably dead by now, hopefully. Rolling over in her grave at this episode.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I'm a very cancelable person.
Cancel.
So I'm pretty sure Maggie still works there.
No. These are people that I haven't spoken to in. I have not set foot in there in years. Why do you
And I really
there?
hope Travis doesn't work there.
Is he married?
Okay, I don't think they're married, but remember how we always thought that like they should get together, but she had a boyfriend and she was
Yeah.
Maggie's best friend.
Yeah.
And then they finally got together, and I still follow both of them on Instagram. So they have a house, they have a golden retriever. They are the cutest couple ever. Go on little trips together, living the dream.
Cute.
Wow. Again.
Makes me sick. Makes me want to vomit.
Makes me sick.
Can't.
These people
Sick
that I
to my
haven't spoken
stomach.
to in forever.
Oh, is that senior?
Senior
Our
year.
journey.
Jordyn.
Jordyn, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that giving? And what is this? Tell me what this is. Oh,
What is
downtown
that?
Wisconsin Rapids?
It's downtown.
Yeah,
Now,
literally it's
gonna-
deserted.
I'm not going to read this one, but I'll read the highlights because
Wait, why?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow.
clearly we made amends, or I don't remember.
You got over your crush, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So I didn't expect you to just come on here and attack me when I invited you to. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, you did. I have receipts.
I said, I want you to come attack me. Again, you brought up, you said Landino, which I never recall being called that in person.
I always told you that in person.
In person? Face to face? You would say that out loud?
Yeah, I think you're tweaking right now.
Maybe I blocked it out of my memory.
Probably.
You open with, how many years has it been since you stalked me to every class in 7th grade? Well, do the math, girl. I think you'll find out. We're seniors. Oh, we've had a bumpy road. Your fault. Lol, JK.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I wasn't kidding. I
I think
Your
I got
fault.
that. But I'm glad we've overcome it, you said. You said, have a great time at UWSP. Hopefully you don't end up hating your roommate. Do you know who my roommate was, Jordyn?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
If you ever come down to
Really
Madison,
manifested that one.
if you ever come down to Madison, hit me up.
Which you never did.
Here you go. I'm gonna miss your
He doesn't
hilarious
visit me
comments, but not the douchebag ones.
Sorry, can
So,
you repeat
makes
that?
sense.
I was
Yeah, you
focusing on
said,
Jordyn.
and I quote, "I'm going to miss your hilarious comments, but not the douchebag ones."
Because you were kind of you
Signed,
did.
sealed, delivered.
Jordyn.
I read the fuck out of you. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
did,
I
and
gagged
I
you.
appreciate it because I needed it. Here's the thing. Once again, I'd like to sincerely apologize for high school Landen. Hate him. Canceled. Done.
It's all just part of the journey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The
I said we're all living life for the first time. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
just fucking
Well,
up more than others, but
What about reincarnation? You know,
so you're saying I could be living this for the second time?
or the third time, or like the fifth time, or like the 100th time.
Infinity.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I sure hope not for myself.
Me too.
One is
Got a little
enough
dark
for
there.
me.
I hope there's an end to this shit.
One
Yeah,
is
me
enough
too.
for me. Yikes.
But what if
So
you're like reincarnated as like a leaf, like a
That'd be
tree?
okay.
Yeah.
Just
What was that face? Why did you
I
not
was-
like that?
because I was trying to think about what that life would be like.
Just relaxing, cooling. You don't have to like
just like
think.
in the breeze.
Yeah.
And then one day
Cool
just
breeze
falling
on my
to your
back.
death.
Or somebody coming and murdering you. But yeah.
And then your body being scraped off of the ground.
Well, that could happen anyway.
That's true.
Yikes. What was I gonna say? There was one more thing. Oh, you attacked me verbally and then I forgot. So, oh, yeah. Like I've said, we've grown. We're different people. I really, really, truthfully, I probably don't know who you are as a human being.
I know.
Isn't
It's
that
crazy.
sad? That makes me
It's
sad.
really
as a human
sad.
being.
And I've tried to get into contact with you probably for the last 3 years. Just saying. And
I've
to
been
hang
messaging
out.
you every week.
Like your little stalker, and Like, you haven't gotten a restraining order yet, which is good, I guess.
He just gets so many messages now, you know. You can't
oh,
be
I know.
expected
He's
to
just
read
so
all of them.
God.
popular.
Oh,
Once
oh my
again, I've
goodness.
apologized for my lack of communication skills.
But it's not just communication. It's planning skills.
Ooh,
It's
that
communication.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
If you just want to
Landen.
write a list and forward
Yeah.
it to the email, we'll get around
And if
to
anybody
it.
wants to
Okay.
comment any additions below, we'll add it to the list.
I'll start.
I'll start. Oh
I have a
my
question.
God.
So now that your bestie from high school has like 800 and some thousand followers, how often does that come into your
Yikes.
life? Are there people that are like, oh, look at this person, like, and then you're like, oh, I know him, or like,
I did not prompt that
Not a lot, actually. My mom sent me the the news article that Rabbits did on you, though.
mm-hmm.
Why did you laugh?
Because you've made it. The Daily Tribune.
Yeah, no, because it doesn't honestly, honestly, I'm the one showing Landed on. Oh, God, that sounds. Oh, like I'm a little
That
fangirl.
makes sense.
But,
It makes sense.
But I'm like, oh, like, if your video, like, pops up on my For You page or something, I'm like, oh, like,
You're like,
this is one of my best
not
friends, you know?
interested.
Back...
Block report.
And I'm like, oh my God, like, I was like, he has literally 700,000 followers. Isn't that cool? And then my friends were like, yeah, whatever. Like, that's fine.
Okay. I just
Well-
ask because it's the opposite for me. It's people saying like, "Oh my gosh, is this your brother?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh. And I believe that is the exact response you give.
But it is cool. But like, if he's your brother, so you're probably like, yeah, like whatever. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
Landon.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
still a piece
never
of
been
shit.
never been nice to me. So
That is not true. Holy crap. Okay, clearly
we're
there
just
needs
taking
to be...
We're just taking
But
turns.
he's never been nice to me either.
Clearly
Okay,
this
fair.
all needs to
So-
be brought to an intervention and not brought up on the podcast.
Yeah, I think you should start with therapy, and then we'll maybe think about it.
Oh my
It's
God,
so
you guys
true.
could go to couples therapy. That'd be cute.
Oh my God.
There's
and
an idea for the pod.
I was just going to say that.
Oh my God, you could have somebody come on
A
here.
therapist.
Yes.
Yikes. Add that to
Okay.
the list.
Okay.
Well, Al, it's been great catching up with you.
It's been great catching up with you.
Had to think about it.
I had to think about
You're
it,
like,
yeah.
was it a good
No,
time?
really.
I'm sorry if I stirred the pot any more than I already have in my life. I would like
Oh.
to take this ending time to once more apologize for myself as a human being. And I would
don't
love
accept
to
it.
get together to hang out.
I thought you were gonna say I would like to take this time to once again apologize and also talk about our merch.
Oh.
Wait, you should.
Well, since you brought it up, we've got stickers. Stickers, get your stickers. 2024, perhaps some new merch items. Maybe we'll send Al a goodie bag for her troubles.
Yeah, Venmo me and sure I will.
Oh.
Or you could give it to me in person and we
That's what
could
I'm
hang out.
Yes, okay, and I get that. And I
Huh.
will do it. Now that it's out in the air and tens of
Several people.
several people will see it.
At least 3 people.
Yeah, I have to be held accountable. So, it really was fun though, and you're crazy, and I do miss you. Great to see
I miss you too. Thank you so much for having me on. It's been a blast. Pleasure. Blast from the past, if you will. But yeah, I can't wait to see how many more followers and how much more big your head gets. It'll be great.
Okay. It's pretty big to start. And thank you, Jordyn, for once again being my lovely brother and amazing co-host. Everybody, we'll see you next time on the next episode of the podcast. Bye!
Bye.